I never thought a promise could weigh more than a body. The night the monitors went quiet, the room held its breath, and a boy named Elian stood at the edge of the bed gripping his grandmother's hand, knuckles pale. He had told her he would always be happy. He said it like an umbrella, big enough to keep the rain off both of them. When her fingers loosened, the promise tightened. Tears pressed hard behind his eyes, hot and disobedient. But he swallowed them down like something poisonous. On the walk home, streetlights flickered like blinking eyes. Every step thumped a word against his ribs. Keep your promise. He mistook silence for strength, and the ache for a failing engine. He searched for a cure like other kids search for shortcuts. In a narrow alley that smelled of oil and old rain, he found a door with a pendulum painted on it, ticking even though it was still. Inside, shelves leaned with pocket watches, hourglasses, metronomes, time stacked like books. The clocksmith waited in the half-dark eyes, the color of brass. Elian asked for something that would keep him from breaking, keep him from making anyone else carry his storms. The clocksmith listened without blinking. He spoke softly, like dust settling on velvet, and showed Elian a gleaming, heart-shaped mechanism behind glass. It was ruby and gold, cogs nested like teeth in a smile. "It will never ache," he said. "It will keep perfect time." He paid with everything that pulsed. The trade was gentle, precise, almost tender. Warmth left his chest like a candle snuffed between fingers, and the ticking began measured, indifferent, steady as rain on a tin roof. The world sharpened into lines and angles. Color cooled. He walked out lighter, free of the sudden swell that used to rise in his throat. At home, he faced mirrors without flinching. He finished chores in halves of time they used to take. He thought, at last, he had honored his promise. But life doesn't speak in numbers. It cries in kitchens. His little sister, Lily, sat on the floor clutching the broken leg of a toy rabbit, her face crumpled like paper. Elian knelt, offered solutions, replacements, proof it wasn't worth the storm. Facts lined up like soldiers. Her sobs grew louder, bouncing off the cabinets. She pressed her ear to his chest and recoiled at the ticking. That's when he realized a clock can measure a moment, but it cannot hold it. He woke gasping, hand to a pounding, human drum. He ran to Lily, still sleeping, and let the ache wash through. He whispered the promise differently. Not always happy, always here.